Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, I was very busy last week and I couldn't post my daily analysis. I was on a business trip, but in the following week, I am with you like always and I will post my analysis. But what happened during the week, the last week? We could see that for DXY, we had something like this rising wedge and the breakout from this side, and still we are in a channel which is downtrend. Let me update my chart with you to understand what support and resistance zones are for the future. Well, I just delete this one. This one is very important. I just keep that because here we had some strong reactions and good reactions, and we might wait to see what will happen for DXY. This zone is a kind of support zone for DXY, but we are still in a downtrend, very narrow channel like this. And if we have breakout from top side, so we can see this zone again. If not, we might see the first zone would be this one for Monday. Yes, as I can see the history here, and if it cannot support, the next zone would be this one, and you can wait to see it can support the DXY or not. Anyway, we have to wait to see what will happen for DXY because we are in a downtrend. An uptrend started after breakout of this area. So anyway, you can update your the chart with me, and for example, you can just take a look at it in 1 hour, and you see it was very exact. The channel was very exact, and you can use anyway. We will focus on 4 hours, but let's go to see what happened for euro dollar. For euro dollar, we had a breakout of this zone, and I told you if we have a breakout, so the uptrend can start. But something, and you can see, very beautiful reactions to the zones I have drawn. And if you, just update your chart like me, you can see the next supports and next resistance. What I see for dollar would be again uptrend, I guess. And if we have a breakout of this zone, we might see 1.09 for the next target. And if we cannot see that, the zones have been drawn for you, and you can update your analysis and your chart like this, because we had uptrend from here, and this line can help you. If we have a breakout of this line, we might have trading range for some days, and we could have again a downtrend. And that's it. This is about euro dollar, and the only thing you can add, let me just delete these two lines because I want to update my chart. And now we are in an uptrend, and that's it. Let's go to pound. Great British Pound, and the same situation like dollar, but I will tell you about my analysis about British Pound. Now you can see there was downtrend here, and the price was moving in a channel, and spike, channel, and for some days we have trading range here. Let me update my chart with you, and I tell you something more interesting about the PMI. Was released from the United Kingdom last week. It was not very good for pound, and what I guess would be, again, a downtrend up to these zones again, and we should wait to see what will happen to Great British Pound. But at the same time, you can draw this trend line for yourself to update your chart. And I myself guess, I'm not sure, this is my analysis, even though it is not financial advice for anyone, would be the breakout from this area. And if we have breakout, so the next zone have been drawn for you. But if the uptrend wants to continue, okay, if it wants to continue, we have one zone which is very strong one as a support and resistance, which is this area, and you can see the history of that before. And then if we have the breakout of this zone, I will tell you, and I will let you know about the British pound in my daily analysis if there is any change. So I sometimes do not post my analysis because I have told you everything for some days and nothing changed. USDJPY is the second one we are going to talk about. For USDJPY, you can see, according to good situation of Japan, we had downtrend because dollar was getting weaker in comparison with Japanese yen. And let me update my analysis for you, and I will tell you what will happen for next week. For next week, what I think would be the rest of this trend, because Japanese yen is still stronger than dollar. And let me just draw this line for you, and you can see we are in a downtrend. At the same time, we have one trend line like this, and it is continuing, and I guess we might see some reaction to this line and to another line which is like this. Can you see that? Well, because we had some reactions, but this one is not that much valuable. I will delete it. And these two lines are very strong support and resistance, and we should wait to see we have breakout from which side. But at the same time, if you want to try trade, and if you are a day trader, so sell this zone, buy this zone, sell this zone, buy this zone, and it works for you. And if you are swing trader, so you should still be in sell position, because we are in a downtrend right now. And the next market we are going to talk about is Canadian dollar and USD. Let's see. Canadian dollar was getting stronger, as I told you before, and I said in my analysis many times. And we can see, I told you that the next reaction would be to this zone, and you can, I don't know, extend your channel like this, and yeah, these are the shadows, made. We can just ignore them, or if you want to update your analysis, well, it would be the rest of the trend, okay? And let me just update my channel. And the channel doesn't work here anymore, but this line is still valuable. You can update it like me and see what will happen for the following days. Yes, it is valuable. And I might see some days correction here because we have, I don't know, static zone as a resistance and the dynamic one. But if dollar wants to get weaker, we can wait and we should see the other zones for Canadian dollar, which would be this zone. Okay, and if you are a swing trader, you should be on in buy position. And then let me update my analysis. This line is not valuable anymore, and you still can see what is happening right now. Yeah, I guess we might have a breakout of this zone. Okay, we might have a breakout of this zone. So the next zone would be maybe 79.00, this zone, because it is somehow the history of, let me update it. Yes, this zone would be the next resistance because it was in a history some days ago. And if Canadian dollar is able to break out of this zone, so we might see this zone again. Anyway, you can update your your chart like me to not to have any problem in the future. And the last one, as we always talk about, is USD AUD. And let's see what happened for Australian dollar. For Australian dollar, we heard news last week that they might increase their rates one more time, but we should wait to see that Bank of Australia will accept it or not. But at the same time, you can see there was a breakout, strong breakout, pullback, and the rest of the trend. Now we are in a downtrend. Okay, we are not in uptrend anymore, and the Australian dollar is getting stronger. And let me just update my analysis for you. And this line doesn't work anymore, so I delete it. And I want to say we have dynamic resistance right now. And this dynamic resistance can help you as a good one. And yes, if we have a good resistance, and if we have good news from Bank of Australia about the increasing rates, so we can see these two lines again, and maybe this line in the near future. But these lines are not valuable anymore because we are in a downtrend. If we have any uptrend, I will let you know. I just keep this one as a kind of historical resistance here, and after that we should wait to see what will happen. Thank you one more time. I hope you have a great weekend. It was kind of long analysis, but I had to do it and update my chart with you, and I hope everything goes well. Bye-bye.